She's already deep in conflict with eldest son Brooklyn and his wife Nicola. And now Victoria Beckham is feuding in the Spice Girls universe as well. Simon Fuller, the man who managed the band, created brand Beckham, and helped found Victoria's fashion empire, is keen to organize a tour to mark the group's 30th anniversary next year. He has the support of Mel C, Mel B, and Emma Bunton, and has spent more than a year trying to win Geri Halliwell Horner round to the idea. A source told the Mail's Alison Boshoff, Geri isn't interested in stepping foot on a stage again. So the plan she agreed to was for ABBA-style avatars of the girls, which would perform in concert. But Victoria is being left out of discussions and will not be part of the virtual lineup. A source said, Simon Fuller planning a tour has caused yet another schism. Victoria is D off that they have gone with him, and there is no way that she will be a part of it. The bad feeling seems to go back to her and David having to spend millions on buying him out of Beckham brand holdings. He still has a stake and board seat on her fashion business. There is resentment there. Geri wants to do the Avatar's idea. She isn't interested in coming back and doing a tour. She doesn't need to. This is the one idea which Simon has had which has tempted her. The source added, Simon Fuller is the only person who could get Geri to rejoin the Spice Girls, but he is the one person in the world who could never persuade Victoria. No wonder only Mel C and Emma Bunton went to Mel B's 50th birthday celebrations in Leeds last weekend. All of the girls showed up for Victoria's 50th birthday last year, but it seems that they are in separate camps once again. In fact, there has not yet been a meeting to discuss plans with Geri and the other Spice Girls in the same room because at any given point half of them aren't speaking to the other half. The source insisted. There will be a Spice Girls reunion, and all the details are now being debated by everyone apart from Victoria. He, Fuller, has always got on with Geri, and he has been getting alongside her for the past year. He flatters her. He has been playing the long game cleverly and has pulled it off. Geri is now the power broker. Mel B, Mel C, and Emma Bunton would all sooner perform in person. It's pretty much guaranteed big bucks, and they all enjoyed their limited run of dates in 2019. In fairness to Victoria, the main reason she is not rejoining the gang is because she is focused on her business and content to leave her pop career as a fond memory. Adored by millions for her long-running role in Coronation Street, Helen Flanagan once appeared to have it all: good looks, a millionaire footballer partner, endless media opportunities, and an estimated £3.5 million a year fortune. So fans were understandably shocked this week when the actress and model announced that she has been forced to put her forever home up for sale as she can no longer afford its upkeep. This followed her pleas to magistrates when she appeared on speeding charges earlier this year that she is a single mum who struggles to scrape together cash for a £10 taxi fare. All this begged the question, how did Flanagan fortunes plummet so dramatically? Now 34, Helen has been in show business for almost her entire life since she began acting aged just 4 and soon made TV appearances in adverts for detergents Daz and Fairy Liquid. But her big break came aged 9 in 2000, when she was cast in Coronation Street in 2000 as Rosie Webster, the first child of long-running characters Kevin and Sally. Even those early performances earned her pocket money her primary school classmates could not have dreamed of, an estimated £400 per episode in her first few shows. And that only increased in her teens as she took flight as an actress. She was nominated in 2006 for Best Dramatic Performance from a Young Actor and Villain of the Year in 2007. But the real upturn in Helen's fortunes came in 2009 when she began dating rising football star Scott Sinclair, who was living in the Northwest while on loan from Chelsea FC to Wigan Athletic. At the same time, her own career was flourishing as she took a break from the soap and was in huge demand for other media work, which was very well paid. She was already reportedly worth £3 million when she was appeared on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here in 2012. Between 2012 to 14, as well as the Jungle Survival show, she appeared in the Big Brother franchise, panel shows like 8 out of 10 Cats and Celebrity Juice, and numerous others. And her rising profile meant there was ever-increasing modeling, advertising, and commercial endorsement work on offer. All this meant ITV bosses were desperate to get her back on Coronation Street, and her soap wages are believed to have skyrocketed when Helen agreed to return to Britain's best-loved soap opera in 2017 as the conniving Rosie. The move was a success for all concerned, as she was nominated as both the funniest and sexiest female on TV that year. It's estimated that her personal income in this period was in the region of £500,000 a year. Meanwhile, her now partner Scott was reaching what would be the peak of earnings in 2013 to 15, when a lucrative move to Manchester City saw him earning a huge £55,000 a week. The pair were on a roll and graced the pages of glossy celebrity magazines. Helen in glamorous dresses and Scott in sharp suits and designer glasses. In 2018, Scott got down on one knee and proposed to Helen with an extravagant diamond ring, while the pair enjoyed a family holiday at Disneyland Paris. But if she felt her engagement meant her dreams were all coming true, the opposite was perhaps true. The marriage never actually took place. And the postponement of her celebrity wedding to Sinclair in 2020 was the first obvious crack in their previously high-rolling lifestyle. They paid £840,000 in cash for their forever home near Bolton, Greater Manchester in 2021, and later spent tens of thousands more improving the house she is now being forced to sell. Sadly, their relationship broke down about a year later, with the couple announcing their separation in June 2022. Helen blamed her mental health problems and Scott's inability to deal with them for the breakup of their family, but she continued to work but sporadically as she juggled her role as a single mother with media work. Her last big payday was 2 years ago when she was paid an estimated £300,000 to return to the I'm a Celebrity jungle, this time in South Africa, for just 2 weeks. She appeared on Celebrities Go Dating the following year. But her profile is now much lower, her earning opportunities fewer, and she is now doing less prestigious work. Flanagan has been signed up by lingerie firm and Summers, who pay her to post sponsored Instagram posts to her 1.1 million followers. Her new boyfriend, former non-league footballer Robbie Talbot, is not believed to be wealthy. The 34-year-old actress company HJF Darling Ltd published accounts for the year to the end of August 2024 of £135,387, leaving after tax a balance of £75,615. Of course, such accounts are not a reliable way of assessing someone's entire financial situation, as there can be other assets that are not visible. But in Helen's case, she has been very candid. In January, she told a court she had lost basically all my money. And indeed, it's believed she has been earning less than £100,000 a year in recent years, barely 20% of what she once commanded in fees. But this is still healthy financially compared to the man on whom she is partially dependent for support raising her 3 children, Matilda, 9, Delilah, 6, and Charlie, 3. Sinclair's playing career never took off in quite the way they had hoped, as he went for ever lower wages from City to Aston Villa, Celtic, Preston North End, and then the club where he'd begun Bristol Rovers. He's now 36, facing the stark possibility of relegation from the 3rd tier of professional football, with his playing career and earning capacity running out of time. Meanwhile, his firm Skyrocket Ltd has been struck off after it failed to file company information on time. The last accounts filed by Sinclair's firm in 2022 showed just £95 in the bank and debts of £4,639. Again, he may very well have other assets not visible here, but his main income certainly has declined steeply. Sinclair now earns an estimated £2,600 a week. A large amount for some, certainly, but just 5% of what he was paid 12 years ago. And with her and the estranged father of her children running 2 households, their bills are higher than ever. Speaking candidly on the Declutter Hub podcast this week, Helen explained, "It actually makes me sad that I'm going to be leaving soon because I actually put so much effort into it. When we moved, I put a lot of my savings into doing the house up and making it look really beautiful. But it's a big house. It's an 8-bedroom house, which is obviously really hard to keep on top of. It seems probable her next house will have fewer bedrooms and require less upkeep."